So initially when I first started to get them to reach out, what I basically did was I just like emailed them. I kept it professional. I emailed them. I was basically like, hey, I'm Cheryl Girl is the wig. I'm just trying to, like expand my business. Are you willing to do promo with us? And I attach pictures and stuff like that. Sometimes I would get a hit, and sometimes, people would never respond. I think the biggest impact was when I started working with like hairstylists locally, like the big name hairstylists
Mhm.
here in Dallas. When they have a big platform and they tagged in, that's when I started getting, like more recognition and stuff like that. And then when I started working with bigger hairstylists like Arrogant Tay, for one, that like really helped. Arrogant Tay, Andre Cavassier, he's a really big influencer. When I started working with them, that's when I really started gaining traction and then, more momentum with my business. And then now, like, it's to the point where people reach out to me. So,
Okay. Now, though those two stylists specifically, was it the same process of getting in contact with them, just emailing?
yeah. So, when I wanted to work with Andre was the first one that I worked with. So I had emailed and DM'd him, and he didn't respond. I guess because he's so busy. When like a big influencer, you're busy, and a lot of this stuff you don't see. So one day, I think he was on live or something, or on Instagram. It was something, and I know I messaged him. I put a comment and I was like, please check your inbox. And he happened to check it, and then it just went from there.
Okay, got it. Now, were you offering any money or is it just products only for anyone who's
So it's really left up to the influencer on how they want to proceed. Like some of them will just take the product and some of them want money in the product. So initially, I'm not gonna ask honestly, like, hey, can I just pay you? I'm not gonna throw the money at her. I really ask what they requirements are, and then sometimes we negotiate from there because some influencers will negotiate with you.
okay. So for someone that's just getting started, they started their wig company, they want to do the influencer thing, would you point them in the direction of trying to work with popular local stylists or try to go out and get celebrities?
So knowing what I know now, I would probably start from the bottom first. I would probably start like with like the local hairstylists. Because I did start like that actually. I would start with the local hairstylist, then I started reaching out to like, the mini influencers, and then I start working with the bigger, like influencers.
Okay, got it. Now, what is your process for like content creation? Are you just like freestyling? Where are you drawing that inspiration from?
I do freestyle because I don't honestly speaking, I don't know what I be doing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I just take it day by day. But I did just recently hire somebody to do my content for me.
Mhm.
She's really good and I do see like a lot of engagement from the things that she posts. Now she only posts me like a few times a week, but the times when I have to post myself, I really just kind of like try to mimic what she does and it kind of helps. Or I go to somebody else's page, like go to the reels or something and see what they doing and then try to, just basically mimic that.
Okay, got it. Now, where do you draw inspiration from as far as business or marketing? Like any larger pages you can kind of point us in the direction of if we need help?
That's a good question. So honestly speaking, since I sell braided wigs, it's kind of hard to find like other larger companies to like get inspiration from. For instance, let's say if I was selling lace wigs or hair extensions, I would probably be inspired by somebody, Kendra Boutique, Hair Boutique, Yummy, those companies because they are the bigger companies for hair extensions. But for me, just selling braided wigs, it's hardly anybody like a bigger company that's selling braided wigs on a higher scale.
Mhm.
So for that, I really don't have any just inspiration, honestly, like far as just the niche that I'm in. But if I had to say just hair companies, period, it would probably be the Kendra's Boutique, the D Hair Boutique, Yummy Extensions, those.
Aren't those all Dallas based?